Can things be the same again after a betrayal or a hurt? Hi, my name is Meka Padhi. I'm a relationship coach. I coach couples and individuals, especially those who find themselves in difficult relationship or marriage. I also focus on sexual health education. Now, in this video, I am going to answer the question from one of my clients who asked me, can things be the same after a betrayal, after a cheating, after a hurt, any betrayal? Can things be the same? And I'm also now just going to also look at what will happen. Do a relationship change? And I'm also going to look at the difference between forgetting and forgiving. So while we are in the beginning of this video, I just remind you to subscribe to this video, share with your friend, likes, and comment below how this video impacted you. Now let's dive in. Now, on the first question, before I answer, can things be ever the same after a betrayal? Now, let's talk about the weight of a betrayal. When you talk about a betrayal, is like a hurt, maybe it's cheating or whatever, when you hurt each other, especially when it comes to cheating. Because when you are hurt, it means the trust has been broken. And when the trust is broken, it means it leaves some scars. So an example, just imagine a glass that is broken or shattered. Now, there are too many pieces. And then the pieces you are trying, and there is a lot of cracks. Even when you are trying to glue them back together, there are still cracks, which is visible. You can still see that there are cracks. Now, it is the same with forgiveness. When the person who was hurt, she or he may forgive you, but forgetting what happened, it's very hard. It's very hard to forget what had happened. Because there is that emotional wound. It might heal, but it will never completely disappear. It will be there forever. That's why you will find that, no, I have cheated my partner 10 years ago, 20 years ago. But every time when something happened, if I just did something, she will start even crying. She start talking about the old things. So it means there is still that emotional scar. So the wound hasn't completely healed. Because let's look at now the forgiveness versus forgetting. Because many people believe that forgiveness means things must go back to normal. However, forgiveness and forgetting are two different things. Because a person may genuinely really forgive you, but her perception about you has changed, totally changed. And in future, they will be more cautious with you. They will be more probably even be distant from you, or even hesitant to trust you. Every time when you go out, she or he already asking, where is he going? What is he going to do? Is she or he going to repeat? Is he going to hurt me again? So when there are those things, it means you have broken that trust. Because the relationship always change after a mistake. Whether it's a friendship, whether it's a romantic relationship, it always change. When you make a mistake, just know that it's not going to be the same. Even when people talking about reconciliation, we hear about reconciliation. Yes, people talk about reconciliation often, but you can see that the pain is still there. And that is the fact. People who have been in a dungeon, they still have that scars. So therefore, don't expect them to heal, to forgive and forget. They might be forgive, but they won't forget, because even when you got independence, even when you ask for forgiveness, yes, they would say yes, but the scars are there. The pain are there. That emotional wound cannot totally heal. Because in terms of a relationship, that love that has been there, that warmth that has been there, the spontaneity that has been there, the sense of the security that has been there, may never be the same again. It never been the same again. Because even after receiving that forgiveness, that person still feel guilty. A person still feel guilty. If you are the one who hurt someone, even when you ask for forgiveness, that scar of guilty and shame still follow you. And the betrayed person, the person who is hurt, the trust has been broken. The wound is still there. That's why if you do something again that hurts that specific person whom you hurt before, it's like you take a knife and you stamp in that scar. While maybe a person was busy healing, you come again and you do something wrong. And you expect this person to forgive you. Yes, he might forgive you, but she or he will not forget what had happened. Because no amount of apology can undo what has already happened. And I want to repeat, no amount of apology can undo what has already happened. So, meaning, the answer is now this: things cannot be the same after a betrayal, after a hurt. However, what can you do? What can you do now in this situation? I'm sure many people find themselves in this situation where you ask for forgiveness, you apologize, and so on. What can you do? So I think when you are in a relationship, the lesson that you need to learn is this one. Avoid. Be careful. Because be careful or be mindful of your actions. Make sure that when you do something, when you go and chase after a whatever, a woman there, a man there, open your legs, be mindful that you have a partner. Just know that your actions, if you don't guide your action, what you are doing, especially when you are married, just know after what you have done, it has done. You cannot undo it. Even when you keep on apologizing, just know that the trust has been broken. But you can rebuild it, but there it leaves always a scar. It will never be completely disappear. The best way is really just to learn from the mistake that you have done. Both of you. Cherish each other. Be careful of your words, of your action, what you say to your partner, what you do. If you betray your partner, if you constantly hate your partner, just know that she might forgive, she might offer forgiveness, but she will never, never, never forget. And you also, who hate the other person, you will stay forever with that guilt. You will stay forever with that shame. Yes, it will become better and better and better, but it's very, very difficult. Unless you go really for, transformation, healing, and whatever. Yes, until you even when you talk about it, you don't feel anything, but things won't be the same. There is always that wall. So for you to prevent the wall, guard your action, guard your words, guard your behavior. What are you doing in the relationship? Know that I am married to this one person. Respect that, cherish that, give love. That's why you decide to get married. So if you feel that, no, I don't want to be in this marriage, move out so that you don't constantly hate another person. So with this knowledge, the relationship is yours. It's yours, and you are responsible for that. Nobody else come from outside to come and guard it for you. It is your responsibility. So if you like such videos, I urge you, if you can subscribe to my channel, if you like, and share with family and friends. Till next time, good night.